Welcome everyone to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for Wednesday, March 16th of 2016. I'm Athen, and this is for Sidereal. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out the link because the signs are different. All right, so first quarter phase still this week, which is about the implementation of these big changes which are happening this year with all these solar eclipses going on. So we're right in the middle between the solar eclipse of last week and approaching a lunar eclipse of next week. And this is all about implementing these new beginnings. And this is specifically the new beginning to change our life in some form or another, probably to have some more peace, maybe to have some more freedom and really be our true selves. So today the moon is going to be in Gemini in that first quarter phase, which is about perhaps more of a concern around communication, maybe using our mind. It really pulls on the more practical aspects of life. So it does make it excellent for focusing on communication, on reading, writing, that sort of stuff. And overall, just learning through experience. That's what Gemini really shows us, how to have that lighthearted, learning perspective to life, which can lighten things up a little bit and maybe find unique and different solutions and that kind of stuff with the more practical mental side of things. So that's going to be the moon. That's our feelings over there. And again, anything involving that could feel good emotionally. Now, in terms of the sun is in Pisces still, of course, so our focus is probably more on the receptive side of things. It's excellent with Pisces to really get in touch with our intuition, to listen to our dreams, to get some of that alone time, that spiritual time out, and have that presence, most importantly, in the everyday experiences, and that can be a tremendous source of energy and prana right now at the moment. So today is a very important day in the week. We've got Jupiter trining up to Pluto exact. So this has been ongoing. This is a very slow transit. It's been going on since last year, in fact, the later part. And so this is the second aspect to this, which essentially means that there's some sort of new information, something new coming to light in terms of what these possible changes might be. This makes it an excellent time to really implement the change of Pluto, who's in harmonious aspect to what's possible in life, or at least our view of what's possible, which is that Jupiter. So great for personal growth, great for transformation through enhancing our well-being and really changing on an inner level. That's what it's really about with the second aspect, because the second aspect has the planet retrograde. So Jupiter is retrograde in Leo, in which we're examining those passions, those interests, those creative things in life that are, again, that true expression of who we really are. So it's not so extroverted, it's not so all out into the open right now, especially with this retrograde and the sun in Pisces, but certainly major changes available on the inside, right? Some new understanding of things perhaps, where we can have change in our life, where we can see things in a new light, specifically with how they can, again, be more in alignment with our true inner self. And this can be very powerful though, but especially on the inner transformational level. So that goes exact today, very important there. We do start that Jupiter squaring up to Saturn going into the rest of the week. So while this is all going on, Pluto is very well aspected. Saturn to these eclipses is forming a square. And so that's been suggesting this importance of patience, this steady growth. That's one thing Saturn shows, is that it's very important to look at things in the long term. That although sometimes in life we do have those, quick enjoyments, these quick things that happen, which are wonderful, but Saturn shows us the importance of doing things in the long run, right? Where can we be patient? Where can we sort of put off any short-term gains to gain any long-term, real, steady, deep, meaningful gains, which has been Saturn in a fucus. So Saturn here has been showing us that the things we build in our life not only take patience right now with all of this growth, but they also take a tremendous amount of deep connection. We have to really dive deep. We have to see what it is that we truly want for ourselves and for others and for life in general. That's what a fucus shows us, the truth of life. So this can be the truth of us, who we really are. It can be a truth of any external experience, of relationships, of any area of life, etc. So the key with this is to build things because they're meaningful and because they're right. And that's one thing that Saturn's really been showing us. And in this square, this T-square with these eclipses, how we can take that slow, grounded approach in the process. Now the moon is forming a couple aspects here today, trining up to Venus, so there could be a support with the relationships and enjoyments of life, which is quite good. The moon does trine up to Neptune, so it could be easy going, maybe in the second half of the day, which is also quite nice. But the strongest energy is certainly this Jupiter trining up to Pluto, internal change and an awareness perhaps of where change can be made within self. And with Saturn squaring up to this position, a reminder that good things do come through patience and persistence. All right, so I hope you guys have an excellent day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.